Theo Dorsey here with ESPN West Palm, and I'm sitting here with Tyler Herro, entering year 6 with the Miami Heat, year 1 with the buzz cut. The real question here is, did you have to cheat on your barber for this one, or is this same guy able to do this look too?
Same guy. My barber's elite. He's 1-1, so he's definitely got me right.
You said up there on the dais that it's a more of a militaristic look. I said you're in album mode now. What other way would you describe this new look for you as you enter this year as a vet?
So I told you it's my military look, bro. I'm moving militant, trying to put a full version of my best version of myself for this season.
Coach Poe up there, he mentioned, when he talked about the guys that are going to lean on the heaviest there for the starting five likely, he mentioned yourself, Terry Rozier, Bam, and Jimmy, who haven't really got a chance to get out there and see what y'all can do at a full potential to get together. For you, what are you hoping to see out of that fifth spot in the starting lineup that y'all can play alongside? What do you feel like those four is missing in that fifth spot?
Honestly, I'm not going to get into anything that's going to be starters or off the bench. Myself, teammates, whatever Spo and Pat and the coaching staff come up with, that's what we're going with. They're going to put us in the best position to win. Everyone in this building, everyone in this organization wants to win a championship.
What about for you, man? You said you put on 12 pounds here. You've been eating everything through the off season. Is it for you keeping that weight up, as well as being able to use some of that weight in those playoff series when you really need it? Like, how much did you glean from what happened in that Celtics series that made you choose that decision?
Yeah, I feel like if I could go into the playoffs at the weight I'm in now, I feel like I would be it'd be very good and beneficial for me in my body and ultimately my game. Obviously, we play a lot more physical in the playoffs. Refs don't call as much. And I feel like having that extra strength and extra weight is good for me. I've gained weight in the past. I've lost it throughout the season just running, and my eating habits kind of go down as the season continues to go because of scheduling, and we land at 4 a.m. There's different times you have to get your meals in. So my biggest thing this year is trying to keep that weight on. I've never came into camp this heavy, but so I want to be that heavy and also keep it on.
We got Wisconsin's finest. We also got the guy pulling up here with the freshest of the cuts here in Tyler Herro ahead of another year 17 under Eric Spoelstra. You talked about it. You're like, I got some of the best basketball minds here with the Miami Heat. Why would I even think about who should go where and what my role should be?
Yeah.
But having this many years with this organization, with Spo, what has that kind of done for you mentally as you've matured as a young man and as a player?
Yeah, just blessed. I feel like I kind of got lost in the sauce a little bit the last couple of years and worried about points per game and accolades and stuff like that. Ultimately I came into the league as a winner. At Kentucky, I was a winner. In high school, I was a winner. I want to continue to be a winner. And last season, that's not how we do things around here, at least. And we obviously were banged up, but we want to be, putting ourselves in a position to where we can play, late into June or late into May and early into June. So that's our goal. And we're really excited to be back. And like I said, we have some of the best basketball minds in the world in this building right here. So my job's easy. I just got to go and play basketball, and that's ultimately where I'm at in my headspace and everything else that comes with it. Like I said, just got two great guys who've done a lot of winning in this profession, and we're going to leave it to them to decide who's starting, who's playing, who's not playing. Everyone knows what I think about myself, and we're going to let the decision makers make the decision.
What do you credit most to that change of mindset this offseason? And also, where do you think, and you're just, we all do it, especially when we're younger, you're out there, soul searching, you're looking, you're trying to figure out what's best for you. What do you think kind of diverted you off of that path of win first, where you were thinking about your own statistics and whatnot earlier?
Obviously I've always wanted to win, but like I said, I think just getting too caught up in the points per game and my role and this, that, hearing what they have to say. I'm not worried about it. Everyone has their own opinion. Everyone can form their own opinion. Like I said, we have two very smart basketball minds in here, including, the guys that we have on the roster. And everyone, comes into with the open, healthy mindset and let the coaches decide on who plays and who doesn't play. And I'm excited.
Where were you when you found out that your other former Kentucky Wildcat was headed to the Knicks and another Eastern Conference foe made a big move?
Yeah, I was at dinner the other night. We were sitting at dinner and it was like Cat to New York. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna give my opinion on it, but like Minnesota a little bit more. I think if Minnesota won the deal.
That's giving your opinion on it a little bit. He said, I'm not going to do it. Tyler Herro joining us here on ESPN West Palm. And also for you, when you see those kind of moves that other Eastern Conference teams are making, though, and you see that the Heat feel like y'all have it within y'all's locker room. Obviously, you add a guy like Nasir Little, who's a dog who is looking to reiterate what he is in this league. How much more confidence is that putting in yourself? Because now it's like they're looking at you like, nah, we don't need to make a trade. We just need you to step up and be a better version of yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it's ultimately like the biggest praise you can have, you know, from like the organization. You know, obviously, we've been at this with this core for now going into year 6. We've won a lot, we've lost some, and we've been up and down. And I feel like, you know, for the organization to have bring us all back, you know, some of us young guys continue to get better. Some of the younger vets like myself continue to get better. And then we rely on our big dogs, Jimmy and Bam, to help us, you know, take us over the top. And, you know, eventually, like I said, to put a championship team together, you're going to need everyone to step up. So you can be top heavy and not have nothing at the bottom, or you can have all 1 through 17 can all play, and I feel like that's what we have here.
That's exactly what it looks like when you look through the names on the roster that y'all have here going into the Bahamas. I also look at, again, that potential starting lineup, and I start to think, okay, I saw Bam stretching the floor a little bit more this summer.
Yep.
You talked about how you're going to be you've been working on playing off the ball more, and those are two things that create space in the offense. How excited are you for this new look offense, not just with you and Bam creating more space, but then also you're going to get a full season of Terry Rozier, who is like you said, the ultimate competitor at PG.
No, yeah. You know, I think it's good, like you said, Bam continue to expand his game, and I think that's the biggest thing with, you know, us NBA players, especially here in Miami. We all want to continue to get better every single year, and that's ultimately what it's about. I feel like I haven't brought the best version of myself throughout a whole, you know, a season yet, and that's my goal, is to be able to put a full season together of me being my best version, and I feel like that'll bring the best out of everyone. And then having, you know, obviously adding Terry to the mix, I think he's, with the offensive, you know, firepower he brings, his speed, his quickness, getting up the floor faster, us spacing more, I feel like we'll have a lot of areas to exploit. We have a lot of talent, like you said.
Is it weird seeing Coach Cal in a different color?
It is, you know, it is. I kind of like it, though. You know, I love Kentucky. I'm a Kentucky boy through and through, but I am a Cal guy too, so I'm following a little bit of Arkansas Razorbacks and Kentucky basketball right now.
Gotta love that. And then for you, I know it's you talked about how y'all believe in this building that a championship is not only what y'all are capable of creating, but that's what the ultimate goal is. Just for you specifically, I heard Spo talk about you evolving on defense. You've talked about being better off the ball. Are there any other things mentally or even, like you said, physically, you added the weight that you feel like you can add, that you can bring this year, that might shock some folks that didn't see it coming?
Yeah, I mean, mentally too, I think is a big thing, like you said, just coming in with the right mindset. I said it earlier on the podium, just not coming in with any expectations of how much I'm going to average or how much I'm going to play or start or this, that. I know what I'm capable of as a player, and the organization knows what I'm capable of, and that's really all that matters. I continue to put the work in and see what happens. You
was reading this summer, huh? You picked up a couple books,
some on,
podcasts.
Yeah, I'm definitely reading a little more and trying to, you know, just be more in tune with what's going on and be more mature.
Yes, sir. Maturing as a man, and then also with the buzz cut, the military cut. Tyler Herro joining us. This very last one for you is before we let you go here. You're bringing in a rook and Khalil Ware, who, I mean, we saw the draft, you know, profile after he got selected. Then you saw him in summer league, and you're like, whoa, this might be a whole nother dimension, offensively and defensively. When you see him and you think about how y'all can play a little bit of two-man game as well as what he adds on defense, what's the number one thing that you're excited about playing with him?
I mean, just his you know, his raw like features that he has. You know, I don't know how much he's going to be able to play and come in and contribute as a rookie. It's never easy to do that as like a big man, especially coming behind Bam, K Love, TB. But all those guys are great guys that he can continue to learn from and great vets. But the things that I feel like he could bring right away are the things you see: his length, he can block shots, he can rebound, he can run the floor, catch lobs. All those things are things he can do right now in the league, and I think that's awesome. Being able to draft a rookie like that who can come in and contribute those, because those are small things that mean the world and throughout a basketball game. Having another guy down there that can protect the rim, a guy that can block shots is big. So I'm excited to see how Khalil continues to grow.
Tyler Herro, appreciate you making time and enjoy the Bahamas in the season.
Appreciate
Sergeant Herro right here taking the headset off.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, bro.